In today's episode of I find myself in a weird situation. So here's a trick if you're ever in this very niche situation in sewing. I am tackling marking tulle fabric. In case you haven't been following along, I am working on this long-term project which I'm calling the Eras Tour Olga's version, where I'm making a vintage inspired dress for every Taylor Swift album. I'm currently working on Speak Now, which is why I find myself working with glitter tulle. Glitter tulle poses a lot of problems. The main one is that you and everything that you are surrounded by is going to be covered in glitter for the foreseeable future. But that's something that I've already tackled to the best of my ability, and it was basically covering every inch of the fabric with hairspray. The second issue you're going to run into when you're working with glitter tulle, or any tulle for that matter, is that this fabric is very difficult to mark because it's kind of like a net. You can't write on it, so it's going to be very difficult to transfer like darts onto this. I don't know if any of you are ever going to be in this situation, but if you ever are, it's important that you remember which side is like your right side and your wrong side. The only reason it matters is that you need to have two pieces that mirror each other, unless you've cut the thing on the fold like I did for the front. So now I'm going to place my fabric over my pattern piece. And I'm going to use my fabric scissors to just weigh that down so it doesn't move around. And now I'm going to take a needle and some contrasting thread. I'm just using this green. And basically, I am going to transfer the dart over to the fabric using my thread. So I'm just going to go over the line of the dart with my thread. And pretty soon I will have my dart. You can see that the dart is now visible. I'm just gonna pin this like I usually would. However you like to pin your darts. If you like to pin your darts, if you don't, then you don't have to do that. Whenever I talk about pinning your darts, some people get very mad at me because I'm pinning my darts and they think it's a waste of my time. While I appreciate it that people care that much about how I spend my time, it's my time. I don't know why you care so much. Anyway, so now I've got my dart pinned. I can sew it how I would normally sew a dart, and I can talk to you about sewing with tulle in a different video if you were interested in that. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go do that for the other bodice, and I will keep you updated on how this project is going.